Hello, good morning everybody. This is Brittany at Big Cat Rescue here in Tampa, Florida. And hopefully you guys can see comments and you guys can share this and tag other people because today is Big Cat Rescue Give Day. Huge day for us here with the cats. So what we're gonna do this morning is we're actually gonna do a feeding tour with two of our staff members, Afton and Lauren. So please make sure you guys share this. Please tag your friends. And you guys will have to forgive us. Afton is the coordinator today as well. So she's running the sanctuary while also helping us give this tour. So just making sure that I can see you guys. And she has to keep all the operations going for the day. So we're very excited to raise money all day long for the cats. We're gonna go live several times today. Later this afternoon, we'll be going live with Carol, talking about some of the cameras that we're putting around on property. So I'm just giving you guys plenty of time to make sure you're here. Priya's ready. She's already chased me twice this morning. All right, you guys ready? All right, well, we are live and it's Give Day. Woo, yay. Good morning, this is Afton and Lauren and Priya, who's very anxious here. But do you guys want to quickly tell us why we're here and what we're doing today?
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I don't know if she's talking.
Nope. I was just hoping everybody would start sharing this.
So, we're doing a feeding tour for Give Day. This is our first live.
There you go. Yeah. Stay away, Lauren.
So we are raising funds today. Our goal is $120,000. $100,000 will go to the care of our cats for this year, and $20,000 for virtual cameras that we are putting up because since COVID, we have been closed for over a year. And this is our way to bring the cats to you if you can't be here. We do have some that are already live and streaming, and you can go to bigcatcams.com and you can see them there. But we have many more to come, and with your help, we can get them going, and you can see more of our cats as we get them installed. So we are going to start with Miss Priya.
Yeah.
She is grumbling and growling behind us.
Yeah, she's ready. She's ready.
And she must have been swimming.
Yeah, she was. She's definitely a little wet. Were you swimming in the lake? Oh, my very goodness. Oh, my very goodness. So Lauren is just putting her food into her feeding lockout. This is just an extended area of her enclosure. It is not her full enclosure. You can see she's outside of the door right now. Lauren can lift the door and then Priya can go in and eat. Afton picked a really good variety of species that you guys are going to get to see today. So we have a couple tigers, but we have our lioness, we have caracals, we have bobcats, and we have a serval.
Bobcat, serval, and ocelot, and a Savannah cat.
Nice, yep, one of everything. Good job, lady, keep going.
Staring at me.
I know. What is this? Thank you, Debbie, for the donation. I appreciate you guys thanking our donors because it is still not showing me when people donate. So I really appreciate you guys keeping us in the loop. Yeah, it never got fixed. Deb, if you can let me know which one of the moderators is kind of going to keep me up to date on the number, that'd be amazing. So we're going to do several lives. We'll do some enrichment here in late morning, and then by afternoon we should be talking with Carol and maybe doing some sickles and talking about the cameras that we're installing. Oh, thank you, Deb. Well, we plan to feature Jinx later with enrichment, so he is not on the feeding tour this morning. She got red meat, lots of beef this morning. Just right making there. Short work of it. Yeah.
Like I had to season
And then we'll actually end the day doing evening meds with Erin. So you guys are gonna see all the on-site staff members today. Almost done.
More food?
I know, yeah. They bringing more? So our morning feeders are all heading out. Priya loves that sound. So do all the cats. Taylor and Barbara and Susan and Jane. It takes quite the crew to feed the cats here at Big Cat Rescue. We feed every single morning between 8 and 9 a.m. and there are 4 total routes, and it usually takes a minimum of 2 people per route. How many pounds does Priya get generally? About 10? I was going to say 10 to 12.
Hers consists of half mush and half meat because she actually really likes the mush, and the mush is best for all of them. So if she likes it and eats it, then she's going to get that as the majority of her diet.
Yeah, she can eat everybody else's that refuses.
Yeah. She likes her vegetables, even though it is meat.
Yeah. And thank you to all the newcomers that are asking questions. We've got plenty of people in the comments that can help you guys learn about Big Cat Rescue and what we do here. She's doing good. A lot of times she'll either kind of walk away with it. I thought for sure we'd lose her, like she wouldn't stay in lockout. Yeah.
She has company. Yeah.
Thank you again for all the donations. It is our Give Day. This is our second biggest annual fundraiser of the year. We do Give Day usually in May, and then Giving Tuesday in November. Almost done, lady. It's quite a face.
Oh boy, that was ambitious.
Yep, you just kind of swallowed that. Get some water now. Get some water. It's like, nope, every last piece.
Clean up, do her dishes.
Yes.
No food goes to waste.
Good job, lady. Good job, lady.
Stay here, sweet girl. Can't be up.
Thank you, Deb and Karen. So we're at 366. Thank you so much for the donations. We're very, very close, if not to our $60,000 match. So definitely get your donations in quickly if you want your dollar for dollar double. We had an amazing $60,000 match this year from quite a few amazing donors. All right. Where are we heading next? Perfection? All right. Let me go hop on my cart. So we're seeing one of our largest cats, one of the tigers, Priya, and now we're gonna go to our tiniest cat, Miss Perfection, our ocelot. So for those of you that have been begging to see Afton do a feeding tour, here you go. I usually do virtual keeper tours and feeding tours on Sundays. And Afton is not here on Sunday. She's here like all the other days of the week, but not Sunday, Monday. So we do have a very ambitious goal, and we really, really thank you guys for helping us get to our $120,000 goal today. You can donate right here on Facebook, and that will count towards that goal, or you can go to the page on our website. The link is in the description of this live video. Say probably. I Zoom now more than I eat. Yes, you do. You do too. Oh yeah, she is.
get ready for breakfast today, I'm gonna worry about it.
Yeah, no kidding. Although she's probably a little like, why are there 3 staff members coming at me right now? Like, nope, I don't care. I love food.
She's looking good. Put a little bit of weight on.
Mm-hmm.
Upped her diet a little bit, which she probably appreciates.
Yeah, definitely.
Spread it out so she sticks around.
Yeah, yeah, she's a scarfer. She's a scarfer. Well, let's see. Still getting used to this new stabilizer. Amazing. Thanks, Deb, for the update. Thank you all for donating. We're about $1,100, girls.
Wonderful.
Exciting.
It's a way to start the morning.
Yeah. Does anybody have any fun stories to tell about Miss Perfection while we're watching her have breakfast? I like to get the insider scoops.
You want to see how fun she is?
Oh, she loves to catch anything that walks through her cage, that's for sure.
Yeah.
There's a pile of fur over there.
Possum getter.
Yep, best possum getter in all the
I
lands.
still don't believe she's 25.
I don't either.
I know.
We built her this nice new platform and she's like, no, I'm going to climb the side.
Yeah, she does still climb the side. I know.
I'm going to take the shortcut.
Thank you, Dorothy. That's so funny. You are something else,
She
lady.
is something else. And everybody thinks that some of the tigers are the fierce ones, but I will say pound for pound.
Yep,
She's
pound for
probably the
pound.
most fierce cat on this property.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure that the possums are attracted to the smell of her urine, since ocelots have the most pungent, stinky ammonia in their urine. I think that's what brings them here, because there's no way, like, the whole population of possums in this area just flock to this cat only. It doesn't make any sense.
No, that actually makes perfect
so I think
sense
it's
to
the
me.
smell of her urine they're attracted to.
You're stinky because you're a rainforest cat, so that urine has to stay, huh?
She just sets them up for failure.
Oh, you got it. All done till later. So actually Perfection gets a split diet, so she gets fed twice a day. She'll get another PM snack with her. I think I gave her med last night, so tonight's just a meal with Fortiflora. All right.
Has yucky poos because of the amount of possums she eats.
Probably so. All right, so we're gonna go over to Beecher, one of our most chatty. It's okay, sir. Like, no, it's not.
I want to complain and then ignore the food when you give it to me.
Yeah, actually last night he was panting really heavily, but also laying directly in the sun. And I'm like, buddy, like, just move like 2 feet over, you'd be good.
Oh boy, sir.
Hi, Beach Boy. Oh, yeah.
Some of our hybrid cats get kind of a different diet because they do not like the mush, but we need to add that good protein that they would typically get from the mush. So this is a raw balanced kibble, and these are pieces of freeze-dried chicken that is raw, and a kibble that's high in protein, grain-free. And then he also gets 5 ounces of regular meat on top of that. So we're substituting mush with...
He's already eating.
He's like, I'm ready.
He does his chewy face. He gets so excited that he wants to eat. He does his chewy face. Yes, he's doing his mouth exercises for breakfast. So we have to use the tongs to get it in there to him. Oh, he's going.
That was really cute.
I've seen him do it when he chews like the grass. I wonder if like it still feels like he's got little blades of grass in his teeth. But yeah, him and Hutch both do that air chewing. Yeah. They were neighbors for a while, weren't they? So I feel like they taught each other some tricks. They're like, if you just pretend you're...
They both really like water too.
They do.
They have a lot in common.
Yeah, it's like if you just pretend you're so starving you'll eat air, they'll bring you snacks.
Like a magic trick. Anything.
Oh boy.
We have special children.
We do.
Special kids.
Wow, 1,300. Thank you guys very much. Again, this is our Big Cat Rescue Give Day. So if you guys joined in late, we've already seen Priya and Perfection get breakfast. But you'll be able to rewatch these. They post automatically on Facebook, and then they also go to our secondary YouTube channel at dailybigcat.com. Always so busy. He has the cutest chewy face. I can't even handle it.
Crinkles up his nose.
He does. Like. Oh, some rowdy squirrels up there.
They're chasing each other. Oh boy. How distracting. Like the cat's eating breakfast. We're like squirrels.
Does anyone want to explain either Beecher as far as like hybrids or like his story on how he came here?
Sure.
Yeah, go for it, Afton.
Well, actually, I was here when he got dropped off.
Perfect.
So Beecher was owned by as a pet. He is a F1 Savannah cat, which means that he is the first generation, so he is half domestic cat and half African serval. Yeah, when he came here, the lady just picked him up and carried him out of her car. And we were like, ooh.
Here's the carrier.
And so we put him in a carrier, and as soon as she put him in, she explained how he was injuring her daughter. And we're like, oh, you just carried him in here. But he just didn't do well in the home setting, and she spent $10,000 on this cat and more thousands of dollars to make her home suitable for him in an outdoor area with water and all that, and he just seemed to not ever find his happy place with her, and he lashed out and was aggressive towards her family members. And so she thought that maybe he would be better in this type of a setting. We are getting yelled at.
Yeah, those squirrels above us are very angry right now.
And I think his temperament completely has changed since he's been here. He went from kind of sassy to now super vocal, very, I don't know.
I think he's pretty chill.
Right
yeah.
He likes to meow at you.
Yeah, he's pretty
I think
chill.
he's settling well. Maybe outdoors is what this type of hybrid needed. All of our hybrids have different needs, and we keep figuring that out as years go on, as we've brought one of our hybrids here.
It's okay, just
one
crazy
of our hybrids
motorcycle.
has come inside, another one has now come inside.
Yeah.
It's just maybe that's what they prefer, but I think that he actually prefers this outdoor living.
Yeah, I think he really enjoys stalking and digging and pulling up, eating grass and all that kind of stuff. And just not wanting the physical attention either, so.
I think he knows that no one else can try and mess with him.
Yeah.
He has his territory, his space.
And just seeing his temperament, seeing his temperament from when he got here to now makes me feel like this was the right choice.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, and also just watching his appetite finally increase, because he was so picky for such a long time that now that we've kind of figured out a good groove for him, he eats really well.
He was eating twice a day because we were just trying to accommodate him not eating his breakfast, and now you can see that is not a problem.
Yeah, he's really going to town.
But those hybrids are all really picky in their own way, so finding out what it is that they like, and most of them transition from like a wet cat food kibble diet to eating raw meat in their diet, which is better for them.
You're really going to town, sir. You need to have a talk with Tut. I think so too. Tut's like, you'll come back to me 5 times in one morning? Great.
My favorite, so is Maria on Thursday morning will literally bring him like 7 trays.
Oh, she divides everything per tray.
And he's like, what would you like to do?
Aww.
And he goes on each tray, sniffs it, and he's like, no.
That's
no.
hilarious.
And he finds his jam.
I always make him a rainbow. I always do the darkest to lightest meats, like on my tray. He always gets a rainbow assortment.
I like everybody's different ways. I do like little balls of it.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Like flattened out.
That's hilarious. Well, then he's definitely the most spoiled cat on property, like without a doubt.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I take it very personally when you won't eat.
Same.
You ate for everybody else. What else did you
Same.
do?
I know, because I always look back on his chart for usually the last 4 to 5 days.
What was he eating?
Exactly. What was he eating? And so I'll offer whatever he ate most recently, but then I'll also offer whatever he ate 5 days ago, hoping that like somewhere in there's a good mix.
The days that he like will stare you dead in the eyes and you're just like, I spent 20 minutes cutting that open. Terrible.
Like he won't eat, he's disgusted to even look at it. He just buries it.
You was doing it. Like, what did you bring me?
I love that. Oh, thank you, Noor, for the donation. Well, he's getting like every last bit. He's so silly.
Or the morning person, he eats like 9 ounces for him. I'm like, oh great, now he's not.
That is rough. Yeah, it's like
Everybody has their mixed emotions.
you're like, you're proud of him, but you're also kind of ticked off. You're like, dang it. We're all talking about King Tut, although you guys are looking at Beecher, just to make that
Hybrids
clear.
became a topic of
Yes,
conversation.
hybrids are.
I feel like I used to get the short straw Monday mornings because I'd always be after Becky. So Mama Becky would feed them all tons of food
Yep.
Monday night, and I'd be like, what?
But I also need you to eat.
You good, Mom?
Good job. Yes, exactly. Exactly. So she's got to pull his tray back out. Oh, you had pieces of fish left. Yeah, I'm going to do my flossing. Oh, yeah, he did good.
Very slobbery.
Yep. Good job, Beach. All right, eat your I guess it's dessert, your grass dessert. Oh, hi, Mrs.
Yeah? Or Zukari? And then let's go.
Oh, okay. Yep. Real quick, they are asking for a Breezy update. I had told them she went back inside, but how's she doing?
I just gave her meds and her supplement this morning.
Okay.
She gets a supplement where she has to wait an hour for her actual meal.
Mhm.
So we'll probably be getting it perfect timing after this tour. But she did great. I brought her in Saturday. She had a slight limp. She had a lot of flies around her.
Okay.
She seemed hot and was breathing heavy. So we brought her in this morning. She's breathing absolutely normal. Her limp is very, very, very slight.
Yeah.
So it's quite an improvement because I've been off the past few days. So I haven't seen her, but very slight. She was very hungry and came right up to me.
Nice.
So
Okay, cool.
she's doing much better.
Okay, great. Awesome.
She's like the indoor living.
Yeah, I think so too. I think they reach a certain age and they're like, AC, please. Like, it's just mandatory. Like,
They all talk to each other.
yeah, they've all learned that, well, you know, Tom was her neighbor.
I
So
know.
Tom's like, hey, Breezy, just make sure that you tell them you want AC. You get snacks. I love how we all think they all communicate. Like, they live in their own little community. They have an HOA. I know, sir. Fred is coming right back.
I think he's got a second tray there.
Oh, he does. He's just yelling at us. Okay, Tut has a whole plate of food. He's just still yelling at us. Well, thank you very much again to anybody who's donating for our give day today. After this live, we'll check in on our $60,000 match and see if we're completely maxed out or not. But we will continue to do lives today. Every penny helps, so anything you guys can give, or if you can share our lives with your friends and family and ask if any of them would like to donate towards the care of the cats this year. Our overall goal is $120,000. And $100,000 is what is going to go towards the care of the cats for this year. So just to give us a nice little nest egg for the cats, with us still being closed to the general public. Hi, lady. I see you up there. There's Smalls up there in her princess tower. So we're going down to see Zukari, who is an African serval. And then we're going to see Flint and Nabisco get breakfast. And then after that, I believe we go to Miss Chaos Caracal. We'll see Nikita Lion. And I believe we're going to wrap up with Kali Tiger. So other than Priya, we have our first naughty cat.
And for anybody that is unsure, this is the mash. So it's basically just a ground up meat that has extra vitamins and minerals in it.
Vitamins.
English people.
So you can see Zukari's a lockout cat, and he's going to show you why. If he had access to his feeding plate right now, most of that food would be swatted everywhere. And then it gets dangerous to try to pick any of it back up. And it's a fine art to lift the door when he's acting like that. That's why Lauren's a staff member. Look how clean that was.
Yeah, so that's called protective feeding. We do protective feeding with all of our big cats and medium cats, but there are some little guys that are just overly excited for breakfast, that it just makes it safe for them and our keepers to just kind of separate them from it so we can get all the food inside all at once.
Yeah.
Without it being a struggle.
Yeah, and poor Zukari is one of the small cats that really does scarf his food, like at an alarming rate, and then sometimes has to regurgitate it. I figured it was coming. There's been almost no feeding tours I've ever done where he didn't do that, so I just pre-explain it now. But that's because we believe Zukari, along with Cyrus and Chaos, they came from what we'd call a cattery. So they were a bunch of exotic cats all living in a home, probably being bred for the pet trade and hybrids and things like that. They were all fully declawed, and most likely they really had to compete for food. So they're very, very food aggressive. He's doing good. Yeah, exactly. Let's get through the whole plate. Do you want to explain the chicken wire that I have to zoom through?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's for all the chickens running around. Oh, I wish.
So we used to feed in the evenings and never had an issue. The only thing that was different was we cleaned up in the mornings, which wasn't always the easiest thing. Things dried on there, or
Yeah.
I'm sure in the middle of the night, pests maybe have thought that was really fun. Also, we do dewormings in the mornings, and we found that when we fed in the PM but did the dewormings in the morning, a lot of the cats were very suspicious of what we were doing.
Yeah.
So we moved it to morning feedings, but then we found out what happens when you feed in the morning is we have a different line of pests, and one is vultures and two is actually ducks.
Yes.
Not as bad anymore with the ducks, but they would come and just take bites of food as the cats were eating food, which seems to not make any sense. But they were not afraid. It didn't matter if it was a small cat or a big cat. They'll come and steal bites of their food, and we don't want to enable and encourage it. So we put up the duck wire, chicken wire.
Yep.
We called it duck wire for a long time.
Yeah.
So that they can't come and steal their food, and if they think they're not getting food, maybe they won't hang around.
Yeah. Oh, he's just like, I'll lay here and rub
You
now.
got a little extra with that chicken, sir.
I think you're the fastest so far. Just gone. Look at him licking every little spot. Oh boy.
Well, all the calories he burned getting so excited.
I know. Yeah, exactly. He's a youngin' too, so.
I'll have to retrieve him because he's begging them for food.
Oh yeah, he's over on the other side. Thank you, Deb, for the update. Thank you very much again to everybody donating on our Give Day. This is also a really special day because you've never seen Afton or Lauren give a feeding tour on the virtual tours. So it's like a twofer, yeah. So thank you again for all these donations. So Nabisco has to go over into one lockout. Biscuit! Oh, so many cute noises. Good boy. So we lower the lockout door for Nabisco. And Flint is as tall as this lockout. That's crazy. That was crazy. Yeah. So we'll watch Flint. Oh, yeah, perfect. Okay. Yeah, so Nabisco's got a big piece of chicken to start with.
And we shut Nabisco in the lockout because we typically separate these guys for feeding in their regular homes. This isn't as easy to do so. So since Nabisco's super easygoing and he doesn't mind being in here, there's no stress about it at all. We shut him in until the boys are done eating, and then we just open right back up. Don't have to worry about anybody stealing food or getting in a fight because they have food. Flint is very food aggressive, and Nabisco is just super easygoing.
Very chill.
So this is a way they're not going to fight, and they can unstressfully eat their breakfast.
He's such a dainty eater.
It's like eating with his eyes closed. It's so good.
Time of the day.
Good job, sir.
We will be doing cat moves this week as well. So
Yeah.
get on Explore and get to watching, because Thursday they are going home.
Yep. All right, let's check out Flint before his is totally gone. So these guys are out in our Funcation enclosure. It's a 22,000 square foot enclosure. We rotate the cats for 2 weeks, up to a month, depending on the cat or the situation. While they're on vacation, that's when we get a chance to go into their home enclosures and do all kinds of cleanup. We can replace things that need replaced. And so that's what she means by they'll go home this Thursday, along with Duchess will go home too.
Yes.
So Priya will go home, then Duchess will go home.
We extended the boys' vacation a week just so that we can get everybody back on the same schedule.
Okay, perfect. I like that better. It's like you might as well do the whole day of that, and then you've got 3 weeks of like more chill.
Yeah. And I think it's easier for keepers with important updates just to have this is this and this is this.
Yes.
And then everybody can stay on track.
Absolutely.
I'd rather
Everybody's up.
commit
Yeah,
one whole day
for sure.
to moving cats than
Yep.
2 days.
You're doing good, bud.
Moving cats day is an eventful day.
It is.
That it is.
And now that's getting hotter and hotter and hotter.
I just want to mow it.
Oh, they need
The
mowing.
mowing is, yeah, it's starting to get to me too. I'm like, that's going to be fun for Victor. I feel like I shouldn't even be here that day though. I think my allergies are going to kill me, like from mowing both of these areas. It's right there. It's right in front of you. There you go.
He's like, oh look, food.
I love that like his whole body can fit on his feeding plate.
Yet he's also the height of the one.
Yeah, he can fully stand up and put his foot out the top of it. Lock out.
I just still see him as baby Flint.
I do too. He's
When we
the
first got him.
he's the size of his own head. That's what he
Baby
was. Of course, he's still our baby. He is the youngest one on property. He is he just recently turned 2. My goodness, 2-year-old.
You're fine.
It's okay. It's just a feeding cart. Well, thank you to everybody who's helping answer questions. I've been doing more talking with you two than I've been paying attention to the screen.
I feel like we don't see each other.
We
often.
don't. We see each other in the staff meeting virtually like once a week, and that's it.
Yeah, I think I see Aaron the most just because we share an office building.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I see nobody.
I don't either, really. Like, I even have 2 people in my building, but I'm usually alone. You're doing good, buddy. I remember he went through a picky eating stage too, but I think he was just like, it was like growing pains. Like he was like trying to figure it all out still. You can't leave just that one bite. You can't leave the one bite.
You get it. I'm gonna take it.
Oh, okay.
He's like, oh really? You'll take it? I think he wants to lure Biscuit with it and then pounce on him. You gotta finish. It's like, are you
Like,
sure
he's
it's
trying to take a good look at
He
this.
like cocked his head and everything. Like, really? It's
That's all
gone?
you're getting.
There you go.
Like, prove it.
You got it, just like that's 2 chomps and it'd be gone.
You guys to eat it. What else?
You're so cute.
Keep going, Nabisco.
It's right there. Yeah, he's still working on his food. Yep, Flint's like, okay, bye. I'm good. Oh, okay.
Take that little piece of red out.
Yeah, that'll work. All right, so Afton's gonna stay with the boys until Nabisco's finished, and then she'll let him out of the lockout and pick up what Flint didn't want to finish. And Lauren and I are gonna go over to Chaos. Oh, you're fine. Do you need a stick or anything?
Yeah, I was just gonna grab one.
I have one on here, yeah. I try to keep either a stick or tongs on my cart at all times because when I don't have it, that is when I need it, so.
Yeah, my friend was like, where's that?
All right, so we've got 3 cats left, so Chaos, Nikki, and Khalid.
Correct.
Okay. All right, and then the morning feeding tour will be over, and we'll be back around, I believe, 11 o'clock out at the vacation rotation, and we will be handing out some enrichment to Duchess to kick things off. I believe we'll be doing that on the main YouTube page. And then after we hand out to Duchess, we've got a few others, like Jinx will be getting something, and I'm not sure who else is on the list. And we'll be doing those on Facebook, so 11 o'clock on the main YouTube page. Thanks. There's Miss Pom Pom. I was telling everybody on a live the other day that I have photos of her when she first arrived and her ear tufts stood straight out.
Oh, really?
So I think it's the Florida humidity.
I feel it.
I do too. I'm like, I got it. I got the same issue. Yeah. Good job.
She always makes me laugh how she grabs it and leaves.
Yes. She doesn't go that far, but she has to take it to go. Oh.
And now you're gonna prove it.
Oh yeah, of course.
Of course.
She's like, nope, actually I'm gonna eat it right here, ladies. So Chaos is a caracal. She just celebrated her 12th birthday.
Oh boy.
My goodness. My goodness, lady. I know the Blue Jays have been relentless lately. Well, thank you again. I believe the last time I saw an update, we were over 1,500. So thank you guys. I really appreciate you guys showing up this morning and helping us kick off Give Day with a nice start. Oh, 1,800. Thank you guys very much. We've got 2 cats left after Chaos. If we can get over 2,000, that'd be great.
2 cats, $200. Get it.
And if you missed any part of this, you guys can go back and rewatch. You can also continue to donate on these fundraisers throughout the day. Usually about 24 hours later is when the number kind of settles down. So make sure you guys share this with your friends and family. You can also donate on our website, and even if you just absolutely do not feel comfortable donating online at all, you can always mail us a check. And that's to 12802 Easy Street, Tampa, Florida. And just make sure that you write in the memo that it is for Give Day. Hi.
Good job, lady.
Yeah, clean plate as always.
Clean plate club.
And the foot flick. I love that about both of them. Cyrus and Chaos cannot handle having their feet even feel a little bit wet. Hi, Betty. I can't believe you haven't hissed at me yet. That's amazing.
She got extra breakfast.
Yes, yeah. It calmed her down for now, at least.
Girl.
All right. Well, we're done with our littles, so we're gonna head over and see Nikita. Of course, we're gonna wait on Afton. She's probably, yeah. Oh, yep, she's opening Biscuit right now. So this is kind of the view of what Nabisco and Flint have right now. So again, if you guys are new to us, thank you, Lynn. So it's 22,000 square feet, Manny Jaguar and smaller rotate out here for 2 weeks to a month at a time. Yeah. And then vacation rotation where Duchess is, which we will see her for the enrichment around 11. That is a 2.5 acre. Oh, Nikki's man.
Do we want to show them the camera?
We can, yeah. These are, yep, because we should be coming. I think we're going to try to show most of them later, but that's big progress. That wasn't like that yesterday. So part of what we're fundraising for today, the overall goal is 120,000, but 100,000 of that is just for the care of the cats. 20,000 of that is going to be going to continuing to expand all of the cameras that are on property. So you guys can see that there's now a pole and an electrical box for Manny to have one there, and he's going to have one over here, which is awesome. So hopefully later today, and I think maybe with Carol, we will try to hand out some sickles to the cats, and we're going to take a little walk along to make sure you guys get to see where all of those cameras are. Oh, she moving? Okay. Yeah, I tried to tell everyone, I was like, it might be a little hectic because Afton's literally ops and coordinating. All right, knick-knack. All right, so Miss Nikita, so you can see these are the start of those Verkada cameras that we are helping, you guys are helping us fundraise for today. But Nikita actually has one in her lockout that is up and running. Hi, lady. So while Afton or Lauren is putting the food in, hi, woman. Here is the camera. So it's right here in her feeding lockout. So you can see that she's got a freshwater bowl. There's the camera. You can find it at bigcatcams.com. You can also see that her feeding block has been raised up really, really high.
We're gonna have to. This was kind of a tease.
Oh,
Cut her right up at all.
Oh, yeah, we can't do that. Okay. All right, you're gonna be our finale, babe.
Sorry, lady.
You're gonna be our finale. We'll be right back. I know, don't hold it against us. So apparently Nikita's diet was not cut up to the way we need it to be. So Afton's gonna go cut that up, and Lauren and I are gonna go see Miss Kali.
Sorry, Nikki Noodle.
Sorry, babe. We'll be right back. So Kali actually also has a Verkada camera, and hers is a really good one because she actually really hangs out in that section a lot. I've gotten some really good pictures of her like right next to it.
I saw you on Facebook.
Yeah. I'm like,
She posed.
she did. She was modeling the new cameras.
There's a sweet lady.
Oh, all the way over there.
Cool.
She's used to her feeders coming from that direction, not this one. Oh, we're at 1900. Okay, well, technically we do still have 2 cats left. So if we can get up over 2,000 for this first one, we'd all be pretty happy. All right, so I promise we're going back to Nikita, but we had a breakfast malfunction. Hi, honey. This way, babe. Come on, babe. This way.
Navigate the jungle.
I know.
Come on,
So I'll show you that their enclosures are much bigger than you think they are, because we literally have to help her wind her way through all of her different sections. And again, I really do apologize that I haven't been able to individually thank each of you that have been donating. We've reached out many times to Facebook to let them know that we do not seem to have a donate button that shows up anymore. And while you guys can see it, I cannot. So really very sorry about that, but thank you guys. Lauren has to like just walking your tiger to breakfast. Not in that lockout. She hasn't done this every day for the last 6 years. So Kali is actually 20 years old. In June, she should be turning 21. A baby girl. Oh. So now she's finally in the second to last section. Yes. And you can see lockout door is down. Good job, honey. Yeah. So she gets a couple really big pieces of red meat.
With gravy.
With the gravy, all the sauce. And then Lauren has to open the door. Here we go. She gotta shake it. Make sure it's dead.
She caught it.
Yes. Yeah, we just showed up randomly. She did that on her own. I always have to be careful with her. She surprises me the way Duchess does, where sometimes she just randomly will show you all her teeth while she's eating, even though you think she's so sweet. Nope. She's growling. So after feeding is done, our group of keepers will come around and do all the cleaning. So every single day we clean off their feeding plate that you see there. So it's just like a, make sure you take small bites. Small bites. And we scrub that off, and then we also refill all of their water bowls. There we go, settling in. And the older the cats get, the more and more they tend to drink water, which is a great thing. But sometimes it requires us filling them multiple times a day, but that is why we've got the cleaners that go around, then there are double checkers that go around, and then usually our meds people in the evening always keep an eye on that type of stuff too. Oh yay, we made it over our 2,000.
Yay.
Awesome, thank you guys very much.
We also, for some of the older cats, will try to supplement water intake with sickles. So you may see that at certain points in the afternoon they'll get kind of frozen popsicles, which is just water mixed with, sometimes it's the blood runoff from the meat, sometimes it'll be fish. So we do sardines, we do tuna, we'll do canned chicken. We try and get creative, but they each have their favorite, and it's a good little treat, especially in the summer when it gets horribly hot.
Yeah, right now.
Just to help, just to help cool them off. And as I said, for some of the older cats that have kidney issues or need extra water intake, cats are known not to drink a lot. So for those that don't, the sickles are a great way to supplement that.
Yeah, definitely.
Make sure they're getting enough fluids. Almost finished.
So we'll head back over. Once we know she's got a clean plate, we'll head over and see Nikita get the rest of hers.
She's going to be twice as ready.
Yeah. At least she's already hopefully still in the bubble we wanted her in.
Sure. Yeah. And Nikki also has her new raised feeding block.
Yes.
So as Brittany was explaining with the fruit feeding blocks that we have for the cats, for those that are older, we try to raise them a little bit just so they don't have to bend down as far. If they have arthritis or other mobility issues, it just helps them out a little bit and makes feeding a more pleasant experience.
Yeah.
And a bit easier for them.
Good job, lady. Clean plate. All right, we better go see the queen.
I feel like that's one thing we're very good at, is geriatric care.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, how can we make your life as easy as possible?
Exactly. All right.
Good job, lady. Hopefully you get sickle later, okay?
All right, our last cat. So this is our first live of Give Day 2021. Our goal is $120,000. Hopefully by the end of the day, you guys can donate here on our Facebook Lives. You can donate over on the YouTube fundraiser. You can donate through our website. That link is in the description of this video. Please share this. Please contact friends and family, anyone who might want to donate a little bit today. It is one of our biggest fundraisers of the year, and this is our last cat this morning. She did. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like, I'm not gonna go behind the barricade for this one because I know how she gets a little testy. But yeah, and so now you can see how much higher up her feeding plate is, which is amazing. She is a 20-year-old lion. She definitely has arthritis. She was fully declawed as a youngin', unfortunately. And you see a lot of issues develop over the years. So we did not want her to have to lean down or lay down or time of the day. Although Nikita is also a meds cat, so she gets meds AM and PM. And so that does mean she gets a couple little pieces extra. Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Well, we have to be careful because obviously with her arthritis, we don't want to put too much weight on her.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, depending on the meds person, depends on if she gets
She's supposed to get a piece with the med. Yes. She's like, but I don't like that.
Well, thank you. You guys got us up over $2,000 on this first feed, so thank you. Again, that is a camera right there on her feeding lockout, so if you guys ever want to try to get an up-close view of her having breakfast, you can do that between 8 and 9 in the morning at bigcatcams.com. So this will be our last cat for the feeding tour today. We basically get the food in for her and then kind of back away and don't do a ton of talking or walking close to her.
So much better with it raised.
Oh yeah.
We have put them very easy for her.
She appreciates.
Our knives got sharpened, so it was like slice, 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 and this is fun. Oh, I don't need to do it this way.
Come around this way, so.
Don't lose that little piece of chicken.
Nope. She's usually pretty skilled. Used to be the drums or the necks or what would roll out usually. Go from the side. There, go. Well, their tongues are so barbed that if they just get a little bit on it, usually it'll stick to them.
Oh, gotta take a drink first. Hopefully you go back.
Yeah, so you can see she doesn't need to lean or bend at all anymore. So that's really, really wonderful. So in case she leaves those couple of pieces, Afton can tongue feed her the rest. And thank you all again for anyone who donated, anyone who shared this, all of our moderators helping each other out. Any newcomers that have questions, continue to ask, please.
Yeah, a couple pieces left. She's like, nope, more water.
I want to like grab them, but I don't want to.
Yeah. We're very, very lucky that Nikita loves to drink water on her own.
All right, she gonna get those pieces for you. Oh, it dropped it.
She did the stinky face too.
No, she's like, no, I'm watching my weight.
The lady just said something.
Yeah, you guys just brought up my weight. I'm not eating these last two pieces.
I think we're done.
Yep, she's like, bye. Literally gonna lay behind this palm so you can't reach me. Oh well, did pretty good, lady. Well, thank you guys very much. You got us over $2,000 on this first live. So Afton, your live is on YouTube at 11? Okay. 11-ish, yes.
So tune in if you're
Subject
ready.
to change. Okay, and so that's on bigcattv.com.
Yep.
Okay, and then after that, we'll be handing out to a select few medium-ish small cats on Facebook. Okay, awesome. Perfect. Well, thank you guys. I'll give you one last little look at Nikki, who's... Yeah, she's legit hiding from us. All right. Well, thank you, Lauren. And thank you, Afton. They were very... Yes, we had a good first run. So we'll total everything up and we'll get back to you guys. Yep. All right. Everybody take care.